Hi friends, welcome to Gotham Brothers the Unschoolers. This is Devlog 3 of the Godot flight simulator. As you can see, we have a brand new plane here, the time lapse of which is on the channel. There's a link for it in the corner right now. It's far more realistic and it has working parts like the rudder, the flaps, and the elevators. It also just looks much better. And now there's first person control and hangars and an air traffic control tower, which by the way do nothing. Also, you start inside of a hangar now, which is much more realistic. There are also taxiway lights now, so you actually can, taxi. Also, if you haven't noticed by now, there's an animation player under the directional light 3D and world environment, which means yes, since Devlog 1, there's been a day and night cycle. But I just updated it because back then it was quite bad. And I've set the speed scale to 4 for demo purposes. In fact, I'll probably make it faster. Let's make it 10. Let's just check out the day-night cycle. The length of the animation is can't see the other keyframes. Never mind. This should take just a few seconds. You can see first person and I can look around. It's night. Let's turn the lights on. They're the taxiway lights. It's day again. Really quick, let's just taxi here to see the lights in action. And they look really cool. And it's day again just as soon as it was night. You can see all the changes we've made. And now let's do something a little different. In this video, I will be doing a little bit of the lighting work, starting with the taxiway center line lights because we are definitely lacking those. Oh, let me just fix these. And 4 is just enough. 3. That should be the taxiway edge lights done. Next up is the taxiway center line lights because we need them. We could probably move this like here. Save. Close the runway edge lights. These are all the taxiway lights. Yeah, let's just close up all the ones we don't need. These are all the hangars. Here, let's just select a random one. I think this one will be a good choice. Yeah. And duplicate it. Now, let's go with this one. Put it square in the center here. Let's go to top view because this is really easy in top view. That isn't exactly centered. Here it is centered. And now in Godot you have this thing When you make it unique, it won't change all the other materials. So we have to change it to a green light, which means first we'll have to change the albedo to a dark green. And also the emission to a dark green. And you can see we now have, come on, it didn't work. The make unique didn't work. We have to make the mesh unique too, I guess. Hopefully this will work now. So we go to albedo, set the color there, emission, set the color here to dark green. Yeah. Now material, new standard material 3D. We go to the albedo, change it to a nice green, very dark nice green, emission enabled, and we change it to also a very dark green, and the energy multiplier can go to 200. And finally we have a taxiway centerline light. Now obviously we have to duplicate this, and it goes at around 10-meter intervals. So that there we go, that's one side done. Now we have to go over to this side. So many lights. Right. We have to go here. That is about right, hopefully. And this, which is not supposed to be a corner at any airport whatsoever. This corner should technically be reserved for Formula One, I think. That's as far as the taxiway goes. Now for the taxiway lead and lead off lights, which are just going to be the taxiway lights for now. That should, yes, it works. So these lights are also set, except for this one, it's supposed to be just a little there. And now at least we know as pilots when we're supposed to get off and go onto the taxiway. Now to do the same here. There we have it, taxiway lead and lead off lights. Now I just realized that every single centerline light has to be embedded in the ground. So perfect. Let's see how this looks. and it looks perfect. This makes it much easier to navigate even when you can't see the actual taxiway. You can still see the lights. Never mind the fact that I'm taxiing at like 45, 50 kilometers per hour, which is like half takeoff speed for this thing. It also makes it much better to see in the top down view in the corner. The main thing I want to see is the lead in and lead off lights. Sharp corner approaching, you can just tell by the way the lights look. This has to be like the sharpest corner at any airport. These lights are a bit off center. Safe to increase throttle to about 40% here because this is a rapid entry exit taxiway. And here they are, the lead and lead off lights. Let's just quickly get over to the other side of the runway. At this speed I have to use Q and A to control this thing. So we can check out those lights. Zero power, zero power. Unfortunately, I had to remove crash physics for this model because I didn't really feel like splitting it up yet. Also, I have a different plan for the way the crash physics will work. And the lead and lead off lights, they are here and they work. Great. So now we have to make the lights that only point one direction or point different colors in different directions, which is going to require a bit of programming, and that's why it's for Devlog 4. In the meantime, hope you liked it. Bye.